Hi, just checking in. Wanted to talk about back to school. I know summer pretty much just started, but back to school comes up really, really fast. So I want to make sure that we're really prepared well in advance. And I got to thinking about um, the best way to run a back to school campaign, especially based on the webinar I just did. The real goal is to get a lot of leads to work on, right? We want to make sure that we have enough leads to work on that are interested in your program so that we can follow up and get them scheduled for introductory lessons as soon as possible. Now, sometimes people will say, hey, well, I don't really want to start anything new. It's summertime. But the thing of it is taking martial art lessons now before school starts is really important, right? So I was thinking of the like a campaign of back to school with confidence. Well, if you're going to go back to school with confidence, that means that you need to start now. So if a child, for example, is being bullied, now is the time to start arming them with the tools that they need mentally and physically, right, in order to combat that. If they're like a lot of times new kids that are going into school, especially kindergarten, they have separation anxiety. They're going to be in a new environment, and it's good for them to get started now with something. So I think that's going to be an important part of our mindset, so that when we speak to parents about taking action now versus waiting until later, we can give them some specific examples like that to make sure that they're on board and they understand what that is, versus looking for somebody who's just looking for another activity to fill their busy schedule. That being said, I was thinking about think about the Karate Kid, for example. Really what we're going to be looking for is we're going to be looking for as many Daniel Sans as possible, right? Maybe kids that are a little bit low on confidence. And if they join our program, it'll give us an opportunity to really make a difference in that kid's life. So the idea here, especially socially, is to create a story around that, create a lot of buzz around that idea that, hey, we're looking for kids that we can change somebody's life. And that is kind of a message you can spread that will be viral, a message that people will share, so on and so forth. So the campaign, and I hate to overuse these, but I also don't want to stop using them because they're just working so well, is this Enter to Win campaign. So the idea is we're going to be searching our community, looking for a child that we can give away a membership to, where we can really make a dramatic difference in this kid's life. And once the child joins the program, then we can kind of document their progress along the way. It's an awesome opportunity for us to get a parent testimonial, especially a video testimonial about what a difference it's made since their child started the martial arts in our program. So this is just a really big opportunity, and I love this campaign, and I hope you'll be 100% on board with going for it. So here's the thing. Don't worry about the length of time that you're giving a membership away for. It really doesn't matter. 3 months, 6 months, it doesn't really matter. Again, keep the focus on the fact that you're making a difference in this kid's life. If you give away one membership, there's no reason you can't turn that into a paid membership by getting additional family members involved or buddies involved. This kid probably has friends, and you do a birthday party, a pizza party, a back to school party. I mean, there's so many opportunities that arise out of this. So don't worry so much about giving away this membership. You want the membership to be strong enough and incentive enough to where somebody's going to want to bite to enter this contest. So I've included the link here of what this would basically look like. And of course, you can change the images around or some of the wording if you really want to. But it says, enter to win a free 6-month membership. The 2017-2018 back to school season will be upon us before you know it. This year, we want to give away a free 6-month back to school with confidence membership to one lucky child in our community. Kids that take martial arts are fit, focused, and confident. Being someone else's victim is never okay in our book. Let's give our kids the mental and physical skills needed to deal with unhealthy peer pressure and the bullying that unfortunately is all too common in our schools. The winner of the 6-month membership will be announced on. So initially I had put July 20th, and the reason I did that was so you could draw a winner now during July. but I'm thinking that I'm actually want to extend that out depending on when your school season starts. We'd extend it out closer to when school starts. You just have to let me know exactly when that is, because there's a transition period where we can actually get them started now, and they can still win it, but they're actually going to get started now. Again, go back to that thinking of, if you're going to have a child be confident, we need to start training that child right now. So we'll get them involved in a short-term trial program, and then if they win the membership, they win. If they don't, they don't. Okay? So then it goes on to say, what if my child doesn't win? No worries. Even if your child doesn't win, he or she will receive 2 complimentary lessons as well as a $100 new member bonus coupon. If after taking the 2 lessons you decide that you'd like to continue training with us, the $100 coupon could be used toward one of our full membership programs. So the coupon would simply be taken off the down payment or the paid in full membership, whatever you prefer. Then I also included adults, right? So I put adults. We didn't forget about you. We're also giving away a 6-month adult membership to make sure that make sure that you register as well. When the kids go back to school, that allows you to enjoy some me time, right? Adult me time. Get fit, have fun, and learn a valuable skill. So that's the basis of the campaign. So this is basically how it works. Once somebody registers for the campaign, you're going to call them up and you're going to just acknowledge that you got their registration. So, hi, Mrs. Jones, thanks so much for registering Billy for our promotion. Tell me a little bit more about him. So this is rapport building time. This is question building time. We're identifying that kid who we feel that we can make the greatest impact. So building rapport and asking great questions is super. Now, the next thing is we start talking to them about our vision for what we want to do. Hey, Mrs. Jones, we're going to announce the winner for our 6-month contest in August. But in order to get kids ready for back to school, in order to be able to deal with unhealthy peer pressure, in order to deal with bullies, in order to deal with separation anxiety, whatever it may be, and you use the right phrasing depending on what they tell you when you ask questions, we need to start that now. We need to prepare your child now for that. So what we'd like to do is I'd like to give you an opportunity to get Billy started in the program with our new member trial program. And that includes, so now you go ahead and tell them it's 4 weeks for $49, 6 for $69, 2-lesson trial for $19.99, whatever it is that you do. So if you can come in now and take an introductory lesson, we'll show you exactly how we're going to develop confidence in Billy to get him ready for the back to school year. And then if you decide that you like it, you love it, you want more of it, he can continue training through the rest of the summer. We always have a lot of fun during the summertime. We've got different themes and fun activities we do. Aside from the martial arts classes, it's a positive place. It's a great environment for Billy to spend his summer, and it really will prepare him for a strong back to school season. If I'm looking at my schedule right now, I have an opening on Monday at 6 or Tuesday at 5:30. Which one of those would work better for you? So you can see we're setting up this contest. The idea is to drive a bunch of leads in so you have plenty of leads to work on. A lot of schools will just go the whole summer and their well is completely dry, and then they've got then they're scrambling to try to get new members when school starts. Well, let's not do that. This year, let's do something to get a bunch of names and numbers early, start building rapport, get them involved early, so that way you can transition those people into class very, very easily. And then when you go to give away the 6-month membership, you're going to feel really good about it because you generated some business and you're making a difference. So on and so forth. So just a couple of tips. Again, even if you give away a membership, make sure that you're asking if there's brothers and sisters involved or that might be interested. Make sure that you get the parents involved in the introductory lessons right away. So you're looking at family memberships. I don't mind giving away a membership if I can sign up the rest of the family on a paid program, right? So we have to think more expansively as far as what we're trying to do. We're trying to create this social buzz. We're trying to create a great story. We're trying to make a big impact, and this is just a wonderful way to be able to do it. So that being said, in order for this to happen, I need to make the individual online registration form for you. That means I need to know basically when school starts for you. So if you could give me like a date that you would like to actually go ahead and pick a winner for the contest, that would be great. That would make my life a lot easier to get this done. And then in the meantime, as leads are coming in, you're going to follow the procedure that I just said, really build some rapport and get these people to come in now, because we're really trying to make sure that their kids really do go back to school with confidence and they're feeling good about themselves. So I think that's about it. I just wanted to kind of verbalize this in a video so you really, got an understanding of what I'm thinking about and how we generate now business versus waiting until later. So just get back to me with that, and I'll make sure I get busy creating everything I need to do behind the scenes. We'll tie it in with websites and that kind of thing to help drive traffic to the website versus just sitting and waiting for somebody to stumble on it with a Google search. If for some reason you don't want to promote kids program for whatever reason, no big deal. We can just change this up a little bit and promote it differently. You can promote it as just a kids program. You could promote this as a style specific type program. You could promote this as a family program. I mean, there's eight different ways to Sunday in order to make this campaign work effectively. But what I do know is it is consistently producing good results. So I want to make sure that you're on board with that and ready to go for that in July. During the July 4th weekend, that's probably when most of this work is going to be getting done, changing out cover photos, getting these new promotions put up and in place like that. So even if you're relaxing or you have a little bit of time off and you're trying to enjoy that time, that's great. Behind the scenes, I'm still working like crazy, making sure that we're getting everything set up behind the scenes so we're putting points on the board. Other than that, I think that's about it. Let me know, and I'll talk to you soon.